Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Trash Talk. I'm here with a guest that's been on multiple times. Would you like to reintroduce yourself?
What's poppin'? It's me Shining back again for a third time. You know,
Mm.
um, you know how we do it and everything. I've been
Yeah,
having sex with little children.
damn. I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see any evidence. Um, fucking jumping straight into it, right? How does it feel that you've done more Trash Talk episodes, like fucking in the past like 6 months than you've uploaded on your own channel?
Okay, you don't have to start off with like the most insulting question ever,
I gotta start with a
dude.
big one.
Okay, so I was about to say I feel awesome for being in 3 episodes, but then you say, "Oh, your channel's dead." Okay,
Where's the
uh,
next upload, man?
um. I don't know. I'm not trying to rush things this time. I do have a good idea of what I'm gonna make, which I will get into later. But I don't want to rush things this time. I don't want to cancel another video. I don't want to keep on making false promises to everybody.
No, I get that, man. I guess last time we spoke, it was before the at least in Trash Talk, it was before the Grimsy stuff properly kicked off, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a couple days before it popped off. Right now, I'm not gonna talk about Grimsy at all in this episode because I moved on. But
Hmm.
I don't like I don't hate him. He's whatever. I don't really think about him. But a funny thing though that like not many people know is that when the drama was happening, you know that tweet that I made that said life changed when you famous.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently Grimsy was genuinely yelling about it in a call with Kumo, and Kumo was like, "Dude, he's obviously trolling. It's fine." And then Grimsy was like, "I don't give a fuck. All right, fuck this kid. Fuck."
It seems like a very Grimsy thing to do. I feel like he's got more and more salty about literally everything over the past, I don't know, like couple of months. Like you see a video, like he uploads an outrageous amount of content every single day.
Yeah,
So nah, fucking bro needs to take meds of his own, I think.
he needs to take his own. But yeah, but he's all right. He's all right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um. Of course, you mentioned about being on 3 episodes of Trash Talk, right?
yes.
Um. Is there a reason that you always come back?
I I just like trash talk.
Fucking big W. I'll put that in a channel trailer. That'll pop off. Fucking.
JankyShining likes trash talk, guys.
Well, why not? Um. But something I do want to talk about, right, is in the very first episode, like it was heavily focused on the Dumpy Rant, right? Because that was a big thing at the time.
Oh
Still,
yeah, because
right?
I made that. You know.
Yeah, you made that one video that everyone speaks about constantly. It was even brought up, like fucking, not the fucking Tokic episode, but the one I recorded before that. It fucking Dumpy Run
Really?
was brought up. Yeah, it seems like something that is like heavily brought up still. Do you still feel the effects of how well and just like how popular that video is now?
um. What do you mean? Like the
Like,
effects?
do you still like get those like comments about like, oh, the Dumpy Rant, like, oh
Oh
god,
yeah, yeah,
like
all
stuff
the
like that?
time, all the time. I was literally fucking playing a video game, and someone was like, "Oh my god, the Dumpy Rant." Like,
Like,
I'm not even joking.
is there a part of you, right, that after so long, are you sick of just hearing about the Dumpy Rant, or do you enjoy like knowing that like this video, like people talk about it constantly, whatever, or does it just make you feel like fucking sick of just constantly hearing the literal words Dumpy Rant?
No, I don't feel sick of hearing the words "the Dumpy Rant," but I've no, no, not at all. I don't feel sick of it at all. It's awesome.
I feel like for you as someone who made that video and like it's almost like a story. Like I'm not saying you are, but I feel like it's a comparison to like one hit wonders, right? In the sense that when they make a song or film, like act in a movie, they're always known for that like specific
They're always
song or
known for
movie.
that.
Like
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I feel like for you, right? Do you feel like when coming back and making another video, are you like almost worried that it won't like do as well
Yes,
or be as
I'm very
known?
scared because I do think that my future projects will be better than the Dumpy Rant, if not way better. So I'm just scared that, people won't really care.
Yeah, like I guess for someone that like did just do so well off that one video, and it's still spoken about today. Like I feel like I think you can agree, right? As good
Yeah.
as like hearing about it is, that's a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah,
For
because
like
even
people.
Pyrocynical knows about it. I don't think he's gonna hear about my next video.
Well, yeah, like I feel like that's the thing, right? Is become such a big thing that like I said in like the first episode we did, right? I had like I knew who you were, but I knew mainly the Dumpy Rant, right? And that's like a lot of people in the boat, right? They might have not even watched the video, but they know of the Dumpy Rant because it's just got that iconic status for whatever reason, right? Like there's nothing you can look at that video and go like I know how to replicate that because it is such just like a random video that just ended up doing really well. So I feel like for you, of course, like there's that massive pressure of trying to like get a video that doesn't do better, but like does like around the same, like gets like notoriety like that. Did you
Yeah.
feel like, did you almost feel like you're trapped in that thing of like making a video and then not having that feeling that it's going to do that well, in comparison to like the Dumpy Rant? Like, because I feel like if I was in your position, I would have that constant like, I don't not
Yes.
fear but that constant thought of like, oh, it's not going to do as well. It's like it just doesn't feel the same.
I did always have that. I still do have that constant thought. Honestly, it's a very shameful thought. I try not to have it, but it's just it's there.
Yeah, no, I get that, man. Like, I guess it's something that like when a video does that well and it blows up, I feel like that's always going to be there. And like, I feel like when it comes to something like that, have you ever thought about just starting like a brand new project on
A
like a
new
different
channel.
channel? Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Yeah. But I know that it would probably be stupid. I don't know if it would go anywhere. It could be a good idea. I don't know. I just don't want to. Because, that's pretty much what every single fucking small commentator Max BT show clone does. Whenever, their channel's slightly dead, they make a new channel with another new unoriginal username and be like, guys, I'm back. And then their channel
Yeah.
fucking dies, and then it's a repeat, and then they kill themselves.
Yeah, no, yeah, I do get that. Like, I feel like when creating a new channel, especially for something like that, I feel like there is like definitely pluses for it. Like, it would relieve a lot of the pressure that you face, right? Because of course it's a brand new channel, so people aren't constantly going, well, it's not as good as the Dumpy Rant, or
Yeah,
it's not
but
as
then
good.
wouldn't you just feel the pressure again? Because I understand if like a small commentator making a new channel wouldn't feel the pressure because their videos are absolute fucking dog shit, right?
Hmm.
And they kind of shit the videos out, but I don't shit my videos out. So no matter what, I'm gonna feel the pressure. So I think it would be stupid for me to move channels. It wouldn't really do anything.
Do you almost feel right that because it is that commentary genre, have you ever thought about doing something else within the genre, right? That is like a part away from like rant style videos, because like I
Yes,
get like the feeling right of the pressure and stuff, and not wanting to like maybe start up a new channel for it and stuff. But like
just
I
different
feel like
topics.
yeah, like go doing different things like I don't know if you'd ever like want to do this, but like there's of course like things like topic commentary, shorts commentary, podcasts and stuff. Have you ever wanted to go into something different that isn't those sort of rant videos?
Uh, I've been wanting to go away from commentary in general, but podcasts do sound nice. It's not that I've been wanting to go away from commentary. It's just a frequent thought that I have. Because honestly, commentary is one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen, and it's going on a downward spiral. Like I know you guys don't think that, and you believe it's alive because like, oh my god, KSI got into drama and Leafy got unsuspended, guys. Oh my holy shit! But it's a dumpster fire, and I fuck. Is that really like how low your expectations are for commentary? Like not you specifically, but like
No, I get that, man.
everybody in general. Because like the most minuscule thing happens, and you bust a fucking nut. Like who programmed you? And honestly,
Do-
if you ask me, the current landscape is satanic. It's a satanic mob mentality. Everything just feels so controlled, I guess. It feels like a hierarchy.
Well,
Everything
to
just depends
expand
on
on that.
Twitter likes, who got the most Twitter likes.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't know. Who
like
who took the W, who took the L, and fucking I feel like a big promoter of this again is Augie RFC, Spurg Alert, just the RFC community in general. It's
Mhm.
nothing but a mob mentality. It's just a really big circle jerk, I guess. It's a really big fucking circle jerk. And
W-
I think I think commentary needs a big change. And that's the main reason that I still have passion to make commentary or be in commentary, even if the passion is little, because believe me, the passion is fucking little. But I believe that I'm the change that people want to see, and that I was born to spread a message, like like a Martin Luther King, like I have a dream type
Yeah.
shit. Except, unlike Martin Luther King, I'm actually black, but like it's a really big difference. But yeah.
Um, like I do get that, right? I speak to a lot of people, a lot of commentators, like weekly because of Trash Talk, and like I feel like the motivation to do content and do things is completely lacking, right? You don't see it, right? And I feel like I agree with you when it comes to small commentary. I think it's an absolute fucking wasteland, a land of degenerate. The only place I'd have to disagree with you is when it comes to that like divide. Like I know you know about the divide of like between small commentary and just like the commentary community, right? I
Sure.
feel like there's quite a big divide, and I feel like you can look at people like no matter if you like the content or not, you can look at people like Turkey Tom, Internet Anarchist, Sunny V2, although
Internet
that's
anarchist is a
right now.
faggot.
I'm not going to comment on that because he came on last episode. I don't want to fuck things over for it. But fucking like, I think you can like agree though that like there's like positive things going on in just regular commentary over there, right? That like you could say, look, like it's doing better than it was like last year and the year before, right? I feel like what like the issue is right now is small commentary. Like I feel like that's the big issue, right? Is I feel like it's done a 360. Last year, like fucking just regular commentary was in the mud. This year, small commentaries in the mud. Would you agree that like a lot of the issues that you were speaking about are mainly applied to like that small commentary community?
It mainly applies to small commentary and the RFC hierarchy, because I'm pretty sure one of the episodes I was on, I literally said that I figured out that there's private RFC gay ops and everything like that, and they like hide shit from the public. Like, does that not sound like the fucking CIA? Like, that's fucked. We need
Mm.
to do something about that.
For you, right?
That's
Like
fucking pedogate.
no, like I agree. Like there's a lot of wrong uns. Like I don't know what it is about small commentary and the small commentary community at hand, right? But there's fucking wrong uns everywhere. And like you can do one scout of Twitter for commentary, and there's a bunch of pedos and sex pests. Do you think that small commentary, especially, needs like a clean slate, like needs like a breath of fresh air?
Small commentary definitely needs a breath of fresh air, because everywhere I go, I just see either the new communist creeper, fucking, like Mushroom Girl, shit like that. Fucking,
Yep.
I don't know, small commentary. It just doesn't feel the way it should be. It feels extremely oversaturated because everybody feels like a clone of each other, and it turns into a really big circle jerk in the end.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
like
yeah.
with like because like I feel like the main theme of this has been like resurgence of commentary, right? Like I feel like it needs like a big kick like up the arse for small commentary. What would you say needs to happen for that to happen? Because like it's okay for us to say like we need like brand new content creators to come into the sphere, like start
Somebody
doing
that
proper content.
actually matters and makes good videos doing something big.
Well, I think like in like early 2022 and like late 2021, I felt like there was that very good sense of community. There was a bunch of people like you had Toxic Distress, Love Him or Hate Him, Grimsy, Love Him or Hate Him. Like there were like people that you could say were like the figureheads of small commentary,
Yeah,
and there was a
it
bunch of
did
others.
feel like it felt like a simple community, right? But
Yeah,
at the same time, even though a simple community is good, it's not what I want, you know. Um,
yeah.
but right now, it is generally dog shit. It's not just like a simple community. Um, it's objectively dog shit.
Would you agree, right, that before we can get to like a good place for small commentary, we have to get that sense of community back, right? Because I feel like a lot of commentary has been split up. I think I'm very lucky in the placement I am, right? Because of Trash Talk and the podcast, I sort of bounce between everyone in small commentary and like other sections of commentary, right? I feel like I'm
Yeah,
very lucky with that.
and
But
we
a lot of
we
people aren't.
also what? Sorry, I didn't mean to
I feel
interrupt.
like you know, right? I feel like a lot of people aren't that lucky though. I feel like there's a lot of like subsections of commentary. You have the TikTok commentators that became YouTube, smaller commentators on YouTube.
Just
You've
fucking
got like the
annoying.
bigger content. Like you've got like a bunch of like just subsections, and it doesn't feel like a proper like community like it did last year or the year before.
Yeah, it feels fucking stupid. And I think a big step that we need to take is to take out the degenerates of commentary. Like, the
Yeah,
doctors, the false flaggers. Like, I've heard of this one fucking guy going around.
yeah,
VAQI or
yeah.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, that guy's a fucking faggot. Honestly, he needs to be fucking doxxed and swatted at this point. Because, like, he false flags people. And apparently he just does it for the meme, right? So he's not going to
Mhm.
learn his lesson. Just fucking swat him.
Yeah, like I feel like small commentary, especially, right, has this big issue where there's like a few good content creators, right? I don't think you can like dismiss the whole community and say, well, it's all dog shit, right? I feel like there's genuinely a few good content creators in there, but then you look on the flip side of that, and the community is still filled with doxers, degenerates, sex pests. Like, look at the most recent stuff with like Kumo, Brion, and all that sort of stuff, right? Look at how many degenerates that
Oh
brought
yeah,
out in the streams,
the
right?
the Kumo Brion stuff is peak degeneracy, right? Even
Yeah,
though what Kumo did is peak degeneracy, I feel like he can be forgiven.
100%. Like, I feel like there's issues, right, with it. Like, of course, there's issues, right? Like, you can like see the issues. But like I feel like the subject at hand also brought up a lot of degenerates within the community and did show a lot of people's true colors, right? And I feel like the community is so focused rather on growing their own content and rather becoming a sense of community. It's so focused on individual content creators and just the degenerates that it sort of loses its idea of that we're all in commentary, like we're all in this one genre, we're all like working the same. Like there's no reason to constantly like fucking swat each other, right? Like I feel like that sense of community has completely vanished. And for you as someone who's sort of like, I feel like you're pretty good at like being able to like demonstrate and show what state commentary is in right now. What solutions to that issue do you think that people can come up with?
Okay, first off, we need to banish the fucking doctors. I don't care how we banish them, dox the doctors, whatever the fuck, but we need to get rid of the doxers, the false
Hmm.
flaggers, the degenerates, the fakes, everything like that. All of those motherfuckers. And then, only then, we can start trying to rebuild this.
Yeah, like I feel like we need a clean slate, right? And I think it's easier said than done about clean slating because I feel like even when we did our first episode, right, that was our common thing, right? Was there's so many doxers in the community, and it took months for there to be less doxers. I feel like we're in a good space right now where doxers aren't a massive issue. They're still there. It's still like an underlining issue,
Yeah,
but
it's still
it's
like an
not a big
underlining
one.
issue.
Yeah,
No, I
it's
feel
not.
no, it is a massive issue because I've explored the trenches of small commentary, like basically the small commentary deep web. And everyone is a fucking doxer, dude. Your grandma's
Mm.
a doxer at this point. Like, it's insane. And
Well,
I just feel like the deep part of
mhm.
that community needs to go.
Yeah, like I feel like there's a lot more people that aren't as like relevant, right? That docs instead of what there was when we first did our episode, right? There was a lot of public faces that were the doxers. You had Max BT Show, you had GGG Soldier, you had all that sort of shit that was going on that were very public faces of the small commentary community and commentary as a like a whole, right? Like when you thought of that, you thought of them immediately. That's not the case anymore. The case is that they're sort of like those sort of archetypes that
Yeah,
sort of
they're just
learn
kind of
from them and
lurking.
stuff. Yeah, they're lurking on like mainly Discord, right? You don't see them as
Yeah.
much as Twitter anymore,
Discord
but they're still
degenerates,
lurking.
fat pieces of shit.
Yeah,
Like, and honestly, I'm glad that GGG shut. Did you know that GGG Soldier is a fat fucking Mexican in real life that speaks Portuguese? Like, he's a fat
um,
piece of shit. He doesn't go outside. He doesn't get gains.
I'm not exactly surprised. Like from someone like him and like who he's associated with, I'm not exactly surprised that he's like that because you can just tell with that whole side of the community that they were deplorable degenerates.
Yeah, honestly.
And I feel like that one of the biggest issues, right, we have right now, within commentary, right, doctors like still a big issue, right? There's like quite a few like core issues, right? But I feel like it's just the fact of the mass of how many shit posters there are, many people that don't do commentary properly. That needs to be like sorted out. Like before, you had like a range of commentators, right? You had topic commentators that were doing their thing, which was fine. You had shorts, you had long form, you had short form, you had podcast, you had everything. But there's none of that, right? There's no new content
Yeah.
creators. There's a lack of
There's no
them.
new content creators. Like the closest thing to a frequent content creator right now is fucking this Joe. This
Yeah,
fucking Joe is the closest thing to a fucking frequent content creator, and he's not even a serious commentator. He's just like a meme guy.
yeah. He's a guy that fucks around on Twitter and on his own channel. And like
Yeah.
the issue is that I have with commentary, right, is the fact that there used to be so many people that were just doing commentary for fun. Like you could like point out a bunch of people in the community that weren't recognized, right? Like I feel like you can point out all the people that are recognized within commentary now because there's just so few people that like do it. Where in reality, just doing a quick search from a recent topic, you can do Sunny V2, you can do whatever, right? You find bunch of commentators that upload and content, but no one recognizes them for whatever reason. And I don't know if you saw this, but there was this big thing with like Dead Meme Frog and a bunch of other people, where
No, I
they were
didn't
like,
see it.
yeah, well, they're basically tweeting and having an argument with Nicholas Diorio, Augie
What?
RFC, and like the other big people, like that you'd say like associate with commentary,
Yeah.
who were basically they were arguing that they should like start shouting out smaller commentators and getting more commentators in, and they were disagreeing and stuff, and it was this whole debate. I really do believe that we should get more people involved in the community that just do commentary sort of regularly or off the cuff, but don't know about the community, just to like get it breathing again, get it more fresh.
Yeah, no, they're disagreeing because they're fucking faggots, right? Augie RFC is a 4'11 cuck who admitted to having a small dick, by the way, admitted it. He probably deleted the tweet because he deletes tweets like a fucking pussy, but I have a screenshot somewhere on my phone. So if someone genuinely wants to fucking test me on that, I will look for it. Augie RFC has a fucking small dick, right? And in the small comment, in the little commentary gay ups that I was looking in, apparently Augie RFC actually got his dick sucked by someone. I don't know how that even fucking worked, considering how small it is, considering how fucking short he is. I mean, imagine God giving you one shot in life, and you're a 4'11" male, and your height, like the extra height that you're missing, doesn't even go to your fucking dick. It's just gone. And Nicholas Diorio, fat piece of shit, when he looks down, he can't even see his dick because of all the fucking blubber. Like, it's like,
You're not wrong.
honestly, piss me off.
Like so I really feel right that there needs to be like a bunch of fresh commentators that sort of like jump into the sphere, because there isn't any of that anymore. Like you used to be able to like go from week to week and there'd be a brand new commentator, right? I know when I properly started getting involved with the community, like fucking around like late 2020, right? You'd see right, you'd see that like that was something that was very regular, but you don't see that
Yeah.
anymore. Like, I don't know the last time I saw a new commentator.
Yeah, like a new face.
Yeah, like I don't see that anymore. Like fucking people are still hung up on lyrics, for fuck's sake. Like you don't
Yeah,
see anything.
lyrics. Like lyrics? Seriously? Lyrics fucking sucked.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I feel like that time, right, when like lyrics was coming around and like getting shouted out, that was the time when you could see a new face every week. But it's just not like that anymore. Like, I know when I was doing TrashTalk before I brought it back, I was struggling to find new people to talk to because there was just so few people.
Well, yeah, I know, dude, and fucking, like, I feel like a reason people's expectations are so low at this point is because they don't expect anybody new, because at the time, all they had was lyrics, and lyrics is a fucking emo that listens to Panic at the Disco and slits his wrists and shit, and he doesn't even fucking make videos anymore. He just comes back and quits and comes back and quits, and fucking while he's deleting his channel again, deleting his videos, he's fucking crying, listening to "Cut my life into pieces, this is my last resort." He's a fucking emo.
Yeah, but like, and like, I feel like every time he comes back, it's the same results. He leaves, he quits again, like every single time without failure, right? And I'm sick to death. And I think everyone in this VC who are listening as well can vouch that there does need to be some new life. And I feel like we're losing more commentators than there are people joining, right? There's
Yeah.
commentators are leaving constantly. I think in the past 6 months, I had a list somewhere, if I can try and find it. There was something like 30, 40 commentators, right, who had quit. Like you've got Uni
Jesus.
Commentary and a bunch of others, right? They
Oh,
just quit.
Uni. I missed that
Like,
guy.
yeah, exactly. Like he was a fresh content creator that I could say, well, like he's bringing something new to the table,
Yeah,
right?
I actually still talk to him. And it's safe to say he's not coming back. But
Like
I still
fucking
talk to him, and he's chill. He's fine. Like he's doing
Uni
all
was
right.
a chill guy, right? I spoke to him quite a few times.
Yeah, it was the nicest guy
When I
I've
was
ever
doing
known.
TrashTalk and stuff, and he was like a good guy. And he brought to the table original good content. Like remember when all the Hyojin situation
Yeah,
shit
the
was going on?
Hyojin stuff.
Yeah, like he was like giving good commentary on that, like, and it was like good quality shit. But you don't see that. Like I'm struggling to find like anybody that has actually joined commentary. And to be honest, there's like fewer and fewer people like regularly.
Yeah,
What like who have you had joining
honestly.
commentary recently? Fucking Sir Rome, great. Fucking wank me off. Like there's no one knew, right?
And
Like
fucking honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not denying that Uni, Uni has made like a little bit of an impact in commentary, and I'm not denying that because people still talk about him, even though he's fucking gone and doesn't care about the community anymore. But I
mhm.
just personally wasn't a fan of his videos.
No, I can see that. Like I guess like with those they're more stylized, right?
Yeah,
Like they're
it's
more
got like
like
the more Turkey Tomish.
yeah, like you've got to enjoy that content style to enjoy those videos, which is completely
Yeah,
fine, right? Like I don't think like anybody's like fucking like crying about like you maybe like disliking it or whatever, because I
yeah.
feel like it just comes down to taste at the end of the day
Yeah, I
with
know
that.
Uni definitely won't cry about it. He's like he couldn't fucking hurt a fly, even if he wanted to. No
Yeah,
offense.
yeah. But like at least there was like a variety of content which you just don't see. A lot of them are like, although I do shorts like and stuff, I feel like across the board I do like a range of different stuff, right? I try and manage to do like everything like from podcast shorts, long form like topic commentary to documentaries, right?
Yeah.
You don't see that. I don't like. I just want a content creator that does something other than the Veshremi style of shorts. Like I want to see an actual new commentator that
Oh
has
wait,
opinions on an actual
is
video.
is Anna Media in your server?
I believe he is. Yes.
Oh, that guy's a fucking faggot. No, I'm joking. He's cool. He's cool.
But yeah, like I agree with you on the fact that there's just like a lack of people coming in.
Yeah. The fucking the Vesh Remy stuff is just it's terrible, dude.
100%. Like fucking, I'm very open with why I do it. Fucking, it pulls in views, you know. Fucking, why not? But I hate the misconception right with it, with the people that I said this in a video that I ended up removing, right? I think
Yeah.
people should have a good balance between everything, right? I feel like I've got good balance between long form, like this sort of stuff, normal videos and shorts, right? Balancing is key, right? I think like you've seen like balancing it out recently with people like Zero Needs Coffee, right? He went from uploading a short every fucking day to uploading a long
Well,
form
okay,
video like
yeah,
every week.
but like nobody wants to fucking watch his main channel videos. He needs to understand nobody gives a fuck about him, and I'm fucking his mother, like right as he speaks.
Like I feel like at least props to him for like making that change, right? I think that's something that everyone like when doing shorts, right? You need to make that change. You need to be
Yeah,
able to balance it out.
yeah, honestly, props to him. He's still a faggot, but like props to him.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's an absolute cunt, but like you know, at least he's like made that like sort of change where he's balancing it out. And I feel like in commentary now, it's just shorts merchants, right? That's it. There's no
Yeah.
other people that upload like topic commentary. Fine, like I did a bit of topic commentary mixed in with everything. It's fine, right? But you don't see anybody that are coming out with these new videos. It's either Sunny B2 style Vesharemi or that's it, right? You don't see
Yeah, but
anything else.
honestly, the fucking the Zero Needs Coffee, the Veshremi Zero Needs Coffee shorts epidemic, it is quite literally OnlyFans, but for guys. You are selling your dignity for views. Okay?
Mhm.
You have no fucking self-respect. At this point, get a fucking vasectomy.
Like I feel like there's just so much just like lack of creativity within commentary right now. It's sad.
Cause like imagine getting the golden plaque and then you expect people to be proud of you. You didn't do shit. You didn't do shit to get it. There's 9-to-5 workers working office jobs, working their ass off. They will work fucking harder than you have ever worked in just one day. Okay, your parents are not proud of you. Nobody's fucking proud of you.
Well, like I think the case that could be made here, right, is the fact that it's like TikTok. Like, yeah, like you're successful in your own right, but like you can't compare yourself to long form content, right, on YouTube. It just doesn't work, and it's the same for shorts. If you blow up from shorts, well done, right? But fuck off. You're not on the same level as like a long form content creator. You need to
You make
accept that and move on.
completely terrible videos, and Zero has a high fucking ego. Like, I don't know who it was. I think it was Rome. I'm not really the biggest fan of Rome. Genealogic looks like Dream. Like, you know that one Dream picture that got leaked
Yeah.
like a year back. So fucking, I remember Rome was in Zero's server, and I'm pretty sure he was being pretty reasonable. And Zero got his fucking, I don't know, his elves, his slaves, to fucking be like, oh, Rome, you don't pull no views, you make shit videos. Like, what is your issue? You make terrible content. All of them make terrible content. Like, honestly, Rome's videos are better than Zero's slaves. Dude, I'm fucking killing Zero's grandma, like, right now. That's, I don't know. I think the ego thing, like, oh, bro, look at you, you pull no views. When you make worse videos, it's fucking stupid. Like, get fuck, I'm stuttering. Get decapitated. Fuck off. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like I disagree with people that flex their views anyway, right? I think it's fucking petty, right? Because everyone gets different views depending on what content they upload and what they do, right? I think it's like just like fucking stupid to go like, oh, like fucking your video's flopped, you don't get any views, whatever. Because it's just like fucking you're being arrogant, you're being self-obsessed. Not everybody has to have that level of like success to feel like they're doing something, right? Like I feel like you see content creators that get 30 views and they're more than happy with that, right? Um,
yeah.
and I hate the fact, and I think this is one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of commentators, is the fact it's been pushed that, oh, if you don't get like, I don't know, 1,000 views per video, then you're not doing something
It's
wrong or
fucking
whatever.
dead. It's
Yeah,
fucking dead. And
it's
I have
like,
to shoot your dog now. It's dead. Fuck.
yeah, it's like, I don't get that ideology, right? I feel like fucking, it doesn't matter how many views, just fresh content being uploaded, because like people are expecting, because of shorts, right, to upload one video and gone, like fucking it's on like 10,000 views, right? That's not the case, right? If you get 30 views your first video, it's fine. Like a good example of this, right, is like Jordan, who's in this call right now, who used to be General Thickboy, right? He started a brand new channel and he's got 50 views on his first video for a 30 subscriber channel. That's good for someone who's just started off, right? But like, I feel
Yeah.
like there's that like ideology and tendency right now that because of shorts, because of everything going on right now, and because of big content creators that are taking over the scene, it's not good enough, which just isn't the case.
Sorry. I did. Okay. So, yeah, I see your point.
Like, I just feel like there needs to be more like just transparency with how we look at content creators and
I
how we
agree.
look at success. Like, I feel like it's just toxic. I feel like the commentary community is very toxic right now.
Extremely fucking toxic. Unnecessarily toxic, honestly.
Yeah. It's something that like if I didn't like manage to build up like somewhat of like an audience over the past like fucking since 2016, right? I don't think I would still be like doing it, right? Because I don't know how brand new people come in and start, because it just it just feels like it's a completely different like genre and zone right now. Like it's shit basically.
Yeah, it's completely awful. The landscape of it is really bad, and I don't know. I want to see a positive change to it for once
100%.
because right now there's just been nothing but negative changes, and honestly, I feel like if I uploaded after the Dumpy Rant, something good could have happened. To be honest, because I think about it all the time. I regret not uploading because honestly, after I made the Dumpy Rant, everything went so downhill. It's why I've been dead for so long. Some personal stuff started happening. I started indulging on some serious self-sabotaging behaviors.
Hmm.
Most I can't even say because I'm afraid of YouTube taking this video down if I say it, right? But
Yeah.
I guess to put it shortly, I did a lot of illegal and impulsive stuff. I didn't even know who I was at the time. Like, I
Mhm.
still don't really know who I am, but goddamn, back then it was bad, dude. It was fucking bad.
No, no, I get it, man. Like, and I feel like this is a good note to end off on, right? Because, like, I feel like it shows that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter how much success you have, it doesn't matter if you have a video like the Dumpy Rant that blows up, right? Everybody has their vulnerabilities, and I feel like the community needs to accept more of that and become a less toxic place. Because you go on Twitter, right? You go on Discord, and as soon as someone opens up about an emotion in commentary, people get shut on. It's like fucking I know people open up about the fact that maybe not feeling good about how their channel's doing. People get shut on and just told to
Yeah,
do
dude, no,
better.
no, 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 no. Fucking, I remember. Based his ass tweeted out something, right? How his video flopped and how he's feeling a little bit sad about it. And
Yeah,
then Internet Anarchist was like, "Dude, make
yeah,
better videos. Your content shit. Just keep coping." How much of a faggot do you have to be to say that?
yeah. I
Like,
saw that. Like that was some like fucking terrible shit, right? Because I saw that. I like said, look, it doesn't matter. Like the content's doing good for your channel size. It's good content. Keep going, right?
yeah,
Um,
let him do his own thing. And
yeah,
honestly, I guess I can see the stigma of why people, aren't really comfortable with emotions because this community is mainly ironic and based off of, hurting people's feelings and not listening to people's feelings. And honestly, when a kid's content creator or something like that starts venting about his depression, no fucking 9-year-old even knows what depression means, right? So nobody's gonna care.
yeah.
But this is like teenager to teenager, maybe adult to adult or like early adult to early adult, right? So
Mhm.
there's sort of a common ground here. So I feel like I don't know, feelings should matter more, like not in drama, but just in general. And
Yeah.
yeah, just about the fucking there's a lot of regrets that I have regarding to feelings like with YouTube and everything. I guess I don't know. I haven't been able to stay consistent with anything because I always have a rapid change in my identity, how I feel about myself, and just my image in general, right? And
Hmm.
because of that, I constantly switch my goals and I constantly switch my values, like based on who I think I am at that time, on one day or the other. And the best way I can describe it is, I guess I don't feel like a real person. I know that
Yeah.
nobody would be somebody if they had nobody, right? But I feel
Hmm.
like my personality just isn't really me, and it's a mix of all the people that I'm close with, you know. And I guess I just don't really have my own personality, right?
Yeah.
Um, and something that I'm afraid of, before we started recording, I mentioned that I got meds, right?
Hmm.
One of the meds is for PTSD and depression because I saw a psychiatrist for the first time, like the other day, and
Yeah.
she prescribed me with meds. One of them is for PTSD and depression. The other one's for schizophrenia. Hang on, let me see what they're called. Um, Zoloft. I don't know. They sound like a fucking Russian nuclear code. Zoloft for I take this in the morning. They're just my mood stabilizers, I guess. And Risperdal. Apparently,
Hmm.
this is for hallucinations and sleep because I do have hallucinations. Believe it or not, because it's a really big meme to have schizophrenia in commentary, but there's
Yeah.
a chance that I might have it. So, um, that's funny. Uh, yeah. I guess I'm just anxious because they are they're very mind altering. They're very mind altering,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Like.
And Risperdal it makes women lactate, so I'm scared that it might make me lactate. So wish me luck on the lactating.
Let me know if that does happen.
All right.
Um, but no, I do get why people genuinely like hate being in the community, and I think that's a great note to end on. Not the lactating stuff, like just like the
No,
note in
definitely
general,
the
right?
lactating stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's focus on the lactating stuff. But no, like I feel like it's a great note to end on, right? About vulnerability.
Wait. Don't you have a
Yeah.
thing? Don't you have a thing where you ask if I want to call someone out?
Oh yeah, fucking let's do that. Because I felt like the only reason I haven't brought it up is because I felt like this episode's been like way more of like I don't know, like a psychiatric sort of like style episode, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Psychological.
pussy,
Like,
talking about your feelings. Oh, pussy.
yeah, it's been like a way more serious episode in that term. But to finish it off, let's finish it off on more like maybe like a light-hearted stuff, right?
Yeah, that's some lighthearted
If you could
stuff.
call out anybody, right? It doesn't matter if they're 1 subscriber or 100 million subscribers. Who would you call out and why?
Okay. I need to think because I wasn't prepared. Okay. The first person is definitely Rootrix. I
Yep.
do have a feeling that Rootrix is secretly a rape victim, right? Because on my first and only interaction with Rootrix, right? Rootrix put me above Mushroom Girl in a tier list. Rootrix put me in like D tier, and
Mhm.
I am the most dominating man that she's ever spoken to. I'm not saying that I will dominate Rootrix. I'm in a very loving relationship right now, but
Mhm.
I dominated Rootrix basically, and Rootrix is scared of me. So I feel like Rootrix is scared of, the confident male energy, which is a rape victim trait, right?
Yeah.
Rootrix is a man. Okay, men can get raped by strong men as well.
Yeah. Inclusivity.
So I feel like Rootrix is a closeted rape victim. I just want to say, Rootrix, if you are a rape victim, I'm sorry for giving you that trauma response.
Yeah.
Who else do I want to call out? Zero. I think I already called out Zero enough. I said that I want to kill his grandma and decapitate him. But internet anarchist. I think I said enough about him. He's a faggot. I'll fucking chop his dick off.
Mhm.
Vesh Remy. I'm making a video on Vesh Remy.
That'd be
Um,
interesting.
I'm not gonna rush it, right? I'm not gonna rush
Mhm.
it this time. I'm not gonna make any big promises, but I am making a video on him. And I see it going somewhere because we were talking about Vesh Remy and how honestly he ruined a lot of stuff. He ruined a lot of stuff. And
Yeah.
the last person I want to call out is Sunny V2. Sunny V2
Ooh.
is a robotic piece of shit. Honestly, to the point he doesn't even need a voice. I want to fucking rip that guy's vocal cords out so he doesn't use his god awful voice. Because I would honestly rather listen to text to speech than just, "Hey guys, my name is Sunny V2, and today I'm going to be talking about top 5 YouTubers who have been raped." And it's
Yeah.
like, it's very fucking annoying. And I know
Yeah.
that I've been saying a lot of hateful things, right?
Mhm.
And because I say a lot of hateful things, I always have people come up to me say, "Oh, hate is a strong word. I don't like the term hate is a strong word. Are you saying I can't feel strong emotions? If I
Mm.
hate something, then I hate something. And if you use that term, then I hate you. Go fuck a pine cone or something. Stop sucking my dick virtually."
No, I do get it, man. Like I feel like within commentary, especially like people do hate things, isn't it? Like it's a fact that people have to accept. Like don't cry about it because like some content creator hates another content creator. Like fucking get over it.
Yeah.
And
Fucking annoying.
fucking, I feel like that's a good note to end on. And I do
Yeah.
appreciate you coming on for like this more serious episode, right? I feel like we've done a lot like through the 3 episodes,
I
and
guess the past
hopefully,
2 episodes have been more memey.
yeah, 100%. I feel like the first one was definitely like getting to know you as like just everyone more like getting to know you. Second one was definitely Mimi, and this one's been more serious.
Yeah.
And hopefully, um, fourth time's the charm. We can come back for a fourth one.
Yeah, honestly, I need to set a goal for myself. I can only come back a fourth time after I upload.
Yeah, but make that your thing, right?
Yeah,
The
that's my goal.
fucking yeah. Make it your like end goal for that bit, right? That like until you do upload another video, you can't come on Trash Talk again.
It's like the rule. It's the forbidden rule.
Yeah, like fucking guard gating you, like from coming in. Like you're not coming in unless you upload a video.
Yeah.
But man, I do appreciate you coming on. Like, I feel like these episodes are always very vastly different from the rest of Trash Talk, and just way more interesting, right? This episode's been going on for nearly like 40 odd minutes, right? I feel
Jesus.
like, yeah, like it's probably one of the longest episodes I've done in recent times, right? And I feel like we always do something and talk about something different than I do with every other content creator. So I do really appreciate sort of that like difference in comparison to the other episodes that I do.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. Honestly, I just wanted to speak my mind, and I think I
No,
have
100%.
spoken my mind pretty well.
Yeah, I feel like we've had like a good conversation. So I do really, really appreciate you coming on. And for everyone watching today's episode, please go and subscribe to Shining. There should be a new upload whenever this year,
Whatever.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. There should be one by at least the end of the year. So
Yeah.
go and subscribe over there. And for everyone watching, thank you for watching today's episode. I've been your host Samuel, and I will catch you in the next episode of Trash Talk.